Hi guys, it's Darlene and welcome to my channel. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and review Glossy Box for December. Now, the reason I didn't do an unboxing with you guys is because I did not get my Glossy Box until like the 28th of December. So it just didn't make sense to me to go ahead and unbox it. I figured I'd unbox it, use the products, and then I would just show them to you and be able to give you my thoughts. So let's go ahead and get started. This particular box, there were 5 products, as most of the Glossy boxes contain, and of those 5 products, all 5 were full size from what I can gather. Glossy Box, for those of you that don't know, is a monthly subscription of beauty products and skincare products that are sent, and you unbox them and you don't really know what you're gonna get, and the boxes are very pretty. So this is what the December box looked like. It was really pretty. It had cheers on it. There's a couple little wine glasses on the back. When you open it up, it's always packaged beautifully. It has pink tissue paper. It has black ribbon. And then when you open it up, there's, you know, some little paper there. And then it always has a huge brochure that tells you about the products that are in the Glossy Box. It tells you how much it is, and there's a little description of what the product does, as well as a tip of some sort. So I really like that. So let's go ahead and get started. The first item that I'll go through is the Laura Geller New York Easy Illuminating Stick. And the color that I got was Ethereal. And let's go ahead and swatch it. This is what it looks like. And I'll go ahead and swatch the color for you. All right. If you could see, it's right here. I don't see that it has a lot of shimmer at all. So what I'm going to do is compare this, because that's the best way that I can do. Oh, and let me just say, for 0.1 ounce, it's $26. I'm going to compare it to what I use. I don't have any highlighter on, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on and try it. But I'm going to compare it to the Clinique Chubby Stick highlighter. Similar in price. I think this is $23. It's a little bit less. And it is, I couldn't find ounces on any website for this. But when I opened them both up, they looked about the same. So for basically about the same amount of product, this is $23. And this is in the color 01 Hefty Highlight. Okay, so here it is here. So we have the Clinique here, we have Laura Geller here. I put it on the top of my cheekbone and a little around the apple, and just kind of rub it in. And I love this stuff because, man, does it make your it gives you a big, see the difference? Highlighter? No highlighter. Laura Geller. I have not tried this. Okay, here we go. So this definitely dries down to almost a powder, and it's quite lovely. This one is a little bit more creamier. I like them both. The Clinique, one, it's less expensive, and 2, it just gives it just a little bit more than the Laura Geller. So the next product was by Beauty For Real, and it is a eyeliner pencil, 24/7 eyeliner in the color Platinum, and I compared it to NYX in Silver. So here is the NYX in Silver, the Platinum in Beauties for real. I will say I've had them on my hand for about 10 minutes and you can see I'm wiping really hard. So they stay pretty good, but I will say that the NYX stays better. This one has the Beauty for Real. This one is the NYX. Only brighter. It glides on easier. This is $5 and this is $14. My $5 NYX is just, this blows this away because it is brighter, it glides on, it doesn't aggravate my eye in any way. This one was a little more difficult to get it on the waterline. So for me, although this was nice, it's not as good as what I use currently. Next was a hair grooming product and it's from Show Beauty, and this was beautifully packaged, by the way. It came in this beautiful black box with gold trim, and this bottle is very beautiful and it's very well made. You could tell it has a little black flower on the top, so it's very beautiful. For 5.1 fluid ounces, it is $45. This is a product basically contain flyaways and frizzy hair. So you can use it two ways. You can use it while your hair is dry and you just run it through your hair. I'll tell you, the fragrance smells really nice. So you can use it dry, on dry hair, or after you get out of the shower, you put it on and you know, run it through your hair. Okay, $45, guys. That's a lot of money. Now, this would last you a very long time, but what I use is it's by Paul Mitchell, and it's called the Super Skinny Serum Flyaways, and same thing. Now, this is where this one was more of a cream. This is more a gel. So, again, a little goes a long way, and I'm obsessed with the smell of this. My hairdresser uses this, and every time she does it, I'm like, I love that smell. Every single time she goes, I know you say that every single time. I'm like, I know. But this smells so good. So I put this on when my hair is wet, run it through, and that's really all. I don't use a lot of hair care products, but I do love this one. And for the same ounces, this is 5.17 ounces. Let me look it up. On Ulta, it's $19. So you're talking over half the price. So again, I have to go back to, I use a product that I love. Would I substitute it? No, of course not. As much as I like this, which I do, I think it does a good job and it works well, this is twice as expensive. So I'm going to use it and finish it up, but it would never replace this, just based purely on cost effectiveness, because they both do an excellent job, and this one is half as much. So that's my thought on that. Okay, next, Unani is a Dermo Defense face mask, full size, which is 3.4 ounces, is $18. This face mask is thin. Okay, you can see it right here. Gel consistency, very thin. I have not used this enough to give it a true review. Other than I will say that what you do is you put this on for 10 minutes and wash it off. It doesn't dry. I've only used it once, so again, I'm going to commit to using this because it says you have to use it twice a week. So for the next month, I'm going to use this twice a week, and that it says that you will notice a profound, yes, that is their word, profound difference. So I'm going to be back. So when I do the Glossy Box for January, I'm gonna come back to y'all and let you know if this made a profound difference. As far as the price point, I think $18 is fair for a face product. So we will go ahead and see what this does. I will have more information for you when I do a more in-depth review. Then the last product was by Makeup Drop. Can you guess what it is? How about a silicone blender? Oh, okay, I wasn't thrilled when I saw this because I tried a silicone beauty blender once and I thought, oh, this thing's so hard to use, it's so horrible. You know, when you're used to a beauty blender or a kabuki brush, this is really hard to use to me. But again, I committed to using it. So today, this side of my face, I use silicone blender. And on this side of the face, I use what I use every day, which is a kabuki brush by IT Cosmetics. And I will show you the video right next to me as I am talking to you. What are my thoughts? Okay, well, there's pros and cons. I'm going to be perfectly, as far as ease of use, this one's going to win because it can get in those little areas. And even though this has a little pointy thing, it's just so much harder to get around the nose and around the mouth and, you know, around the eyes. This, obviously, it's a brush. It can go gently down the neck where I'm like, feel so weird going down my neck. So that's, this one wins on that side as far as ease of use. As far as the amount of product that you have to use, this one's gonna win. I put the same amount of product, or at least I tried, on both sides of my face. And of course the brush is gonna, even though I do a stippling effect and then I'll rub a little, this one is going to pick up that product. That's why when you wash your brushes, all this makeup comes out. This one is not gonna do that. So every bit of makeup that you put on your face is going to go into your face. So with that said, the coverage, well, I do like a full coverage, but I am not going to. I realize there's many beauty bloggers out there, beautiful ones, in fact, that are in their 20s and 30s that are covering up all these imperfections, which I don't even see their imperfections. I'm 50, I've got a lot of imperfections. I've got fine lines, I've got deep lines, I've got, you know, age spots, I've got freckles. If I tried to cover all of that up, I mean, I might as well use a bottle of, you know, I'd be sitting there concealing every spot and doing that. I just don't have time for that, guys. And I really don't mind my freckles. They're my freckles. I was born with them. I put enough just to give me a nice, you know, smooth complexion. But, you know, I have acne scars from when I was a kid and things of that nature, okay? I'm not going to try and cover every little imperfection. It's just not going to happen. But as far as, but I do use a full coverage makeup. I use the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion, and I love that foundation. So I will say that this one, so there's pros and cons. I think that I really did enjoy how much more coverage there was, because this does take off some of the makeup. So actually, I kind of decided that I think I'm gonna kind of use both. Like, I really like getting in there with this to just kind of, you know, really get that foundation all over, and then I can go back in and do. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, because honestly, both sides I think turned out well. You know, occasionally, you know, using a little kabuki brush, you could get brush strokes if you were brushing. I don't typically brush, I typically stipple. But honestly, I think it's equal. I think it's just really what you guys prefer. I kind of liked it more than I thought I would, so I was a little shocked by that. And as far as, it is the exact same price as a beauty blender. So how do I feel about the December beauty box? I'm kind of on the fence. I think I'm just sort of in the middle, like, you know, it was just okay. Again, still I'm on the fence about Unani. Okay, well, Unani's on the floor. I have to go more in depth with the Unani face mask, but the other products I would not reorder. That's not to say that they didn't work. They just didn't either work as well, or if they did work as well, they were more expensive than products that I already use. So there would be no reason for me to switch. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you were subscribed to my channel, I just wanted to say thank you very much. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys soon.